Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're diving into something that honestly feels more critical than ever. We're talking about learning English, specifically why it's so important, right now in 2025. Our mission, really, for this deep dive is to unpack why English isn't just like a handy skill anymore. It's actually something that can really change things, a game changer if you want to grow, travel, find work globally, or, well, just connect with more people.
That's a great way to put it, a game changer.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter where you are on that journey, right? Maybe you're just starting out with English, or maybe you've been at it for a while. What we're going to talk about today, it's relevant either way. We'll look at why its role globally is, well, still growing and what that means for you.
Okay, so let's kick things off with the big question. Why English? In a world with so many languages, what makes this one so foundational today? It feels like it's everywhere, but why?
Well, the scale is it's immense. We're talking over 1.5 billion people around the world actively learning English right now.
1.5 billion.
Yeah, it's huge. And that number, it tells a story, right? It shows us the global understanding that English is like a key. It's kind of become the main language for, well, so many things. The internet, obviously, global business, science, flying planes, tourism, even a ton of entertainment.
So it's almost like the operating system for how the world connects.
That's a brilliant analogy, actually. Yeah, the operating system. Think about it. Most software, global job websites, even the fancy new AI tools, they're usually built in English first.
Right, so it's not just about translating things later.
Exactly. The core ideas, the way things are structured, the data they use, it often starts in English. So if you want to be, creating things, not just using them, understanding English gets you closer to the source code, so to speak.
Okay, that makes it much clearer. It's less about just communication and more like a direct line to the best information, the top jobs, the big universities. It's a real advantage.
A definite competitive advantage. And, with globalization still moving forward, being able to use English well isn't just nice to have. It's becoming, well, fundamental for staying relevant and effective in this super connected world. It gives you leverage.
Okay, so moving beyond the big picture, what about careers? Especially thinking about 2025, it feels like we're past English just being a bonus on your CV.
Oh, definitely past that. This is where it gets really practical for people's careers. You've got this explosion of remote and international jobs. If you've got good English skills, suddenly it doesn't matter so much where you physically live. You could be living in Brazil or India or Nigeria, and you can apply for remote jobs in the US or work with teams in Europe or join a global startup.
That really does change everything about finding work, doesn't it? So it's often a must-have now, not just a plus.
For many high-paying roles, yes, it's often a core requirement. But it's not just the top-tier jobs either. Even roles like, say, customer service or working in tourism, jobs that might seem more basic, they very often need at least conversational English.
Because you're dealing with people from everywhere.
Exactly. If you want to work beyond just your local area, it's pretty essential. And look, if you're aiming for a promotion or better pay, or maybe even thinking about moving internationally, English can genuinely open those doors. It can transform your life path.
And it's not just about work, is it? There's also this massive world of information that opens up. How does English act as a key to that?
The numbers here are pretty wild. Over half, more than 50% of all websites are in English.
More than half, way.
Yeah, so think about that. More than half the knowledge, online videos, articles, how-to guides, news, forums, it's all there in English. It's not just convenient. It means there's a huge imbalance in who gets access to information easily.
So if you're trying to learn about the latest thing, maybe AI or coding or marketing strategies or even like health advice, chances are the newest stuff is in English first.
Overwhelmingly likely, yes. You find it first, and often in more detail, in English. It puts you right at the front edge. And this goes beyond just websites, too. Important research often gets published in English first. That sets the standard globally. Plus, think about universities. So many top universities around the world, especially the ones wanting international students, teach in English.
Right, so access to top-level education often requires it.
It's your main way in, often.
And then there's all the other stuff, YouTube, podcasts, Netflix. I mean, the amount you can learn just from entertainment platforms, if you understand English, is enormous.
Absolutely. It fuels this constant learning loop, doesn't it? It means you can keep discovering and growing no matter where you are in your formal education.
That idea of expanding horizons definitely links to the personal side, too.
Yeah.
Connecting with different cultures, travel. How does English help there?
Well, Practically speaking, for travel, it's huge. In most places, even if you don't speak the local language at all, English is often enough to, well, get by.
Like a safety net.
Yeah, exactly. You can ask for directions, order food, understand important signs, talk to people if you need help. It just makes exploring so much less daunting.
But it's more than just survival, right? It's about actually connecting.
Oh, much more. It lets you actually talk to people from totally different backgrounds. You can make friends internationally, share your own ideas with the world, maybe even create online content that anyone can understand. It's about building real connections.
Yeah, building bridges. Okay, so we've talked careers, info, travel. But there's something else, isn't there? This sort of personal, emotional side of learning English.
Yes, and this is often overlooked, but so important. It's about confidence and personal growth.
Yeah.
Think about it. Every single time you learn a new word, or you watch a video and understand it without needing subtitles, or you manage a conversation in English,
Yeah.
each of those moments, it builds you up. It's not just learning a language. You're proving to yourself that you can do this hard, amazing thing. You're expanding what you thought you were capable of.
That's a really powerful way to look at it. It's like a personal victory each time. You're showing yourself you can learn something big, something that actually changes how you see and interact with the world.
Exactly. The journey itself becomes really rewarding. It's about discovering things about yourself along the way, not just aiming for perfect fluency.
So for anyone listening who's maybe feeling a bit stuck or nervous about starting or maybe restarting their English learning, please don't let that hesitation stop you.
Yeah, and if you are feeling that way, maybe the question is, okay, how do I actually do it? And the advice is often pretty simple, but it works. Start small, use what you already know, try to speak a little bit every day. Just talking to yourself counts.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to English stuff, music, podcasts, shows. Don't worry if you don't get it all at first. Repeat phrases you hear. And this is key, don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Right, they're part of learning.
They're not failures, they're just steps.
Mm.
Every time you mess up and realize it, you've learned something.
Because really, in 2025, learning English isn't just another skill to add to the list. It really is a tool to potentially transform your life in ways you might not even expect.
Absolutely. And maybe the final thought to leave people with is this. Your English doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be progressing. One step, one word, one conversation at a time. Just keep moving forward.